To our next guest here, who is Heather Shirkpatrick. She is the the president and CEO of Prevent Blindness Texas. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Your team will be at the expo on Saturday.
That is correct.
And I readily admit, I've done this on the show before, I take my eyes for granted. I don't get them checked out as often as I should, and I suspect that I'm not the only person who does that.
You are correct. You aren't.
So how do we fix that? Why is that, do you think?
Because I think that most people do take it for granted, like many things in health, until there's an issue. Right. So our job is to help educate people so that they know what to look for, and to help people get the resources they need, and that's what we do across the state. So, and that's what we'll be doing on Saturday.
And we'll get to that in a minute. But if what you're saying is not enough, I mean, you guys provided us with a bunch of statistics here, and it is kind of remarkable the number of people who not only will have eye issues, but it's preventable. Eye blindness.
That's right. Yeah, so this is what's really about this issue. We actually can solve the problem, right? Many times in health, it seems like it's insolvable, but we can actually make a difference here. So, but if we don't, within the next 30 years, 6 million Texans will
That's
have
what
an
we're
issue.
looking at there. 6 million Texans, just Texans, not Americans or worldwide. Texans by 2050 will have a severe vision loss. And we have this battle at home, and we talked about it the other day with the invasion of all these devices, tablets, phones, iPads, Kindles, you name it. How dangerous a threat can they pose to our eyes, especially for our little ones at home?
It's a big challenge, and actually something that we're continuing to see and do research on, because it's going to have a major impact if we don't do something, if we don't change it.
I mean, I remember when I was a kid, my mom would say, I'd play Atari or Nintendo, don't stare at the TV or don't sit too close. But now, I mean, the devices are literally right here. I mean, it's kind of hard to pull them away sometimes, but it's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Real concern. So getting back to Saturday here, give us an idea, because it's a free event, by the way. This is an opportunity for people who might not otherwise get an eye exam or get their eyes looked at. This is what you'll be doing.
Yes, so we will be screening, and we go through and we'll actually screen and tell you if there's an issue, and we will educate, and we will tell you where you can get additional resources and navigate anybody who needs additional resources.
So this starts at 11 at the convention center on Saturday, and again, it's a free event, and you can get some giveaways and some freebies and everything. Give us an idea, what is a typical eye exam like for people who have no idea, or they think it's painful or inconvenient? How does it work?
Yeah, basically they'll come in and they will be asked a couple of questions, and depending on age, they'll either use a machine where they literally sit down, read a couple of things, or they'll use a wall chart, and that's it. So,
they still use the wall chart.
They do, absolutely.
Yes. And for people like my age here, what can we do now? Is it dietary or just eye exercises? What are things that we can do to keep our eyes, strong and healthy for years to come?
Well, rest, always important, right?
I'm still working on that. That's a constant struggle, but yeah.
But really, it is going to get them checked on a regular basis and paying attention if there are changes.
Right. And don't wait till it's too late.
That's right.
Because bad things can happen. There's a website, preventblindnesstexas.org. And again, Heather's team will be there Saturday. I'm told it's booth 153.
That is correct.
Right near the stage there. So they're going to provide free screenings and all kinds of just education and information for people who, again, take their eyes for granted. So it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay. And again, 11 o'clock Saturday, the Convention Center at Free Health and Wellness Expo. We will all be out there for sure. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back.